Hello and welcome to episode number 3 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And just as I was kinda starting off this episode, I kinda thought about a thing. And we're gonna do the calculations. Alright, so I was kinda thinking, how much coal do we use per unit of heat? For a small heating plant, and for a large heating plant. I mean, how much more, or are they the same? Because we did this on a live stream long ago. We kind of did the same calculation about the apartments. If somebody was more kind of heat tolerant than others, and if somebody was kind of more energy efficient than others. There are some, like this house here, for example. If you haven't fixed it, this is a little bit more energy costly. But I kind of thought, let's see if we can do this calculation. We're just going to do a quick little run through here. So let's say this small heating plant, it produces 450 cubic meters of hot water, and it consumes 2.1 tons of coal. So if we take 450 cubic meters of hot water, divide that by 2.1, we should be getting how much coal we are using to generate that. And that is 200. So one coal, that makes sense. One coal will produce 214.2 something. Cubic meters of hot water. Now, if we look at the big one, so the big one produces 1,050 cubic meters of hot water, and it consumes 8.4. So we'll divide that by 8.4. And that only uses, one coal that generates 125. So I think that is kind of a lot. That means this is a lot more coal efficient than this. So this kind of changes the whole situation, doesn't it? Let's also do the same with workers, because workers is also a vital resource, right? So we have 1,050 cubic meters of hot water, and we divide that by 30 workers. So each worker is going to be generating 35 cubic meters of hot water here. Here, let's see here, 450, and divide that by 7 workers. That is 64. So yeah, the small heating plant is incredibly more powerful. Yeah, a lot more powerful than the large one. If my calculations are correct here. Yeah, so maybe we should just drop doing the big heating plant. So basically, 2 of these. Well, it's, 2 of these almost equals that. So, 450, that's, what, 900 cubic meters? That's 20, that's 40 tons of steel. Versus the big one, which costs 73 tons of steel. And it produces less heat per coal. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think we got something here. I actually think I'm gonna have to write this into the to developers or somewhere, because this is dumb. If my calculations are correct here, I would like to see your breakdown in the comments section. What do you guys think? Is it even worth building a big heating plant? It pollutes a whole lot more. We're gonna have to spend a lot more steel to build one of these. Now we could do this. We could also divide how much steel we use per cubic meters hot water. So we'll take 450, divide that by 20. That is 22.5. And if we take 1050, divide that by 73. Oh, okay. That is 14. So yeah, we might be using less steel per cubic meters if we build this one. Then again, the steel cost is a one-time cost, right? Well, it's not, because we also kind of have to maintain it. Sorry about that. But yeah, I think this should be cheaper in the long run, actually. But yeah, that's just a thing that I thought of before we started the game here. Because I remember this was, what, 250 before, and then they increased it to 450 a while back. But yeah, I also have another plan for today's episode. We're going to be... yes, I know. We're going to be bringing the rail out. And I kind of have no idea. I think we're going to have to... well, maybe... Could we get 2 tracks out here? It's going to be a little bit difficult here, I would imagine. Oh, actually, yeah, definitely here. It's definitely going to be difficult. So maybe we'll have 1 track that goes in here, and then we'll make potentially a wait... Oh... Yeah, we could potentially make a waiting track here, and then we're going to have to go down into a 2 line and then go into a 3 line here. Oh, this is gonna be rough. All right, let's just start somewhere. I kind of would like to start here, and I know we're not kind of starting right next to the okay, we might need to start a little bit further away. If we do that, I just want to have the angle correct. At least kinda. And we kind of also don't want to build it too close to the road either, because we're gonna need room for signals. Yeah, so let's at least get 1 track out. See how that works. Because we can still terraform a little bit if that is necessary for free. Although I don't actually know if that applies to rail. Okay, here we kind of need to go back a little bit. Or just a curve. Okay, let's get this height thing here going. Gonna be an interesting train ride if we're gonna get it out. It's gonna be you might even get sick from taking this trip here. Not because of the food in the bistro wagon, but because of all the turns. And we kind of would like to make this look nice, I would imagine. So we're kind of close, but we're kind of... Let's just double check. Can we... Yeah, we can play signals. Here's going to be a little bit interesting. Could we potentially terraform this area here, or do we actually have to go down here and around? Ideally, we probably would have been on the other side. No, because there is the power pylons. So that might not be the best of ideas. Alright, here comes the fun part. So that was not too bad. Let me just see how that looks from here. Yeah, so we probably wouldn't like to have more than one line here. So I would imagine we'll split up the line here, and then we'll make waiting tracks and such, like we discussed. Oh, it's just gonna be a very curvy train ride. Yeah. No, actually, let's adjust the curve just a little bit. We're sure we can't terraform here just a little bit. Pull that back just a little bit so we can... We might have to make this in smaller segments. Like so. Sorry if I get a little quiet. I'm kind of just thinking. Yes, believe it or not, Hannibal is actually thinking sometimes. You need to go back a little bit. We need to go out a little bit. Yeah, this should... Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about this area here. This is kind of what is going to be concerning. But we'll see, we'll see. So let's get you out here. We need to pull you back a little bit there, I see. Yeah, that's kind of alright. Alright, we're kind of almost at the end here. We have some... Yeah, you need to be pulled back just a little bit. Ooh, this is gonna be a... can we even make that steep turn here? Maybe. Yeah, that seems good. Now we need to figure this one out. Can we, like, get you up here? You're back to about here. This seems to work. Oh gosh, we're gonna call this rail line the edge. 'Cause gosh, look at that. Pull you back a little bit. Now we probably would like to do something like that, I would imagine, and then Let's see if we can make this a little bit better. Yeah, we're not using money on this, so it's fine. Welcome to On the Edge Railroad. Yes. Okay, so let's get you up here. And then I think we're gonna go over and remove all the nodes, because this is gonna be... There's some roads on some nodes on the road as well here, it seems like. Wait, why is there a node here? Is there anything? Oh yeah, of course, the pipes. That's what it was. I didn't actually know we could remove nodes on the pipes. Is there anything else here we should remove nodes from? No. Alright. Going on a node hunt, my friends. Going. There's one. There's another one. There's one. There is one. There is one. Alright, so how do we want to do this? That's the good question, right? Here on the show, we ask only the toughest questions, right? So I would like to have a dedicated leave track that goes out here into here, and we probably need a waiting track here, since we only gonna have a one rail from all the way out here down to the border post. So I think, yeah, this is gonna be problematic. Let's see, how long is that? 300. Let's go to about... Oh, let's go. Probably not going to have a train longer than that in our Republic. So let's do something like that. So this is going to be the leave track, right? And then we'll start from the beginning here, go into here, and then we're gonna go into, can you please? Here. Gonna go in here. You're gonna go in here, and you're gonna go in here. More nodes to be removed. All right, so let's say that this is kind of a regular two-line rail. So let's get you down to here and you down to here, and then we can trim that one away. And let's say this is gonna be a change signal, and this is gonna be the leave signal. Oops, there we go. So now all of this is just one ginormous block. Well, I saw a node here, but I might just be losing it here. So that means we're going to need to have a mixed signal here. The double ones should always point at a junction. Then we also gonna need a double one here. So that means we can only have one train on this line here at a time. As soon as we put in a waiting signal, we break this entire system here. So we're not gonna have to we shouldn't do that. Alright, so if this is gonna be the dedicated leave signal, because we probably just need one, you're gonna be pointing into this junction here. And then here, we're gonna leave the junction here, 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 and here. Alright, and then we come out here, and then we're gonna go into another junction. Actually, you know what? this might be a bad idea. Let's see, how long is this? Let's do. This is a good range actually. So then we need to go down here. This is not gonna be playing ball with us here. And then you are gonna be a separate track here. Okay. And then we're gonna be bringing you out to here. And then let's also kind of signal this up as we go, so we know that chain signals are gonna be pointing into a junction. So that's gonna go here, here, in here, in here, in here, and then, well, yeah, they're gonna be leaving a junction. We haven't set up that junction yet, so we're gonna do that kind of right now, like so. So if we do that, when a train comes in here, they're gonna be always leaving on that side. And then we're gonna need to get this to be a 3 line, so we're gonna be doing something like that. Yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with this. Now you need to go in here. Let's go back to here. Just to get a nice slope here. Or a curve, whatever you like to call it. Not a curve. Do I like this? It's definitely long enough. Well, will it work now? I'm a little bit worried. If we just put a mixed signal here, pointing into a junction, put a mixed signal in here, pointing into a junction, and you pointing into a junction. Yeah. So that means we have a train. Let's say we have 10 trains coming here, right? Wanting to go to the border post. Now they're going to be probably lining up here as well. So we probably would like to have a waiting track here. Alright, so one train comes in here, and then the other gonna stop here. And when it goes down here, the other trains have to wait until he comes by this point here, and he can go as in here. And if there already is 3 trains in here, he will wait here. And then in the meantime, another train is gonna be sent down here. And since this one here is occupied, he will go in here. And let's say we have, I don't know, trash. Yeah, this is not looking good. Sorry, folks. We'll do this. I think this would be better. Yeah. And then mixed signals here. Yeah, so if as long as these 3 lines here are busy, we can have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trains waiting, and I think that is going to be more than enough. Yeah, but we probably should have had a waiting track here as well, since this is a long and tedious journey. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this. I'm just not quite happy with this area here. I think I would like a little bit more of a round Yeah, something like that. I think that would be looking a little bit better. Since we're kind of not doing the complete gridded railroad system, right? So, chain signal here, leave signal here, and mix signal pointing at the junction. There we go. All right, so at least we have gotten the railroad out from here, which is going to be important. If we would like, is there any need for us to go? Well, maybe there is coal and such. We can go up here. But if we do that, we're gonna have to either lift up the road and build a bridge here and let the rail go underneath, or we're gonna have to make a trumpet line. So we should be able to do that here, like using this little well, peninsula here. Either that, or we just kind of cross over the road here. But I don't like that. It does cause a lot of traffic and such. Another thing we should do today is get a whole bunch of setup for our yeah. So I think let's think about this. Which vehicles do we need down here? So we need fuel down here. Pick up fuel, go and deliver fuel. Then we're also going to need to have the concrete mixers down here. Because they are going to go down here, pick up concrete, and go up there. There is no need for them to start up here, take the entire journey down here, pick up concrete, and then go all the way up here. So, concrete mixers we're going to have down here. Same with the dumpers for gravel. There is no need for them to go from here down to here, get gravel, and then go all the way up again, unless we set up a aggregate storage. There is a free one, but the loading takes way too long. So we'll have the concrete mixers and the dumpers down here, and also the buses, because we're going to be picking up foreign workers. Oh gosh, there's only 4. Well, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, gosh. So basically, I've just kind of released episode 1 of this series, and my phone is just ticking in with comments, which is kind of fun. A little bit distracting as we are recording, but yeah, keep it up, folks. I like it. I like it. Positive comments. I don't appreciate negative comments unless they come in the form of constructive criticism. But yeah, if you have something you don't like or anything, don't be afraid to tell me, but, you know, be civil about it. I mean, we're just human beings. Not beings. Beings, yeah. Human beings. Yes, we're just human beings, folks. Heinz beans. Yes. Alright. We need to get... wait. So, let's say we have 2 concrete mixers and 2 dumpers. That is 1 construction office. And let's say we have 2 or 3 buses. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this long and hard, I would imagine. Because we're just gonna be making a 1 purchase when it comes to vehicles. We're just gonna purchase the vehicles once. We don't want to go back and purchase more of them. Just saw this was a little bit annoying. The way we can... Okay, we need Okay, sorry, a little bit of an OCD thing here. We are aligned with that one. I'm fairly certain we did the same thing here, didn't we? With the end station. Wherever it went. There we go. It's just different. We'll pull it back a little bit. So we kind of would like the fence here to match up. Let's see if we can see it a little bit better if we change angles. We kind of would like to have those fences here kind of add up. That seems a little bit better. Yeah, so this needs to be a little bit further back. Okay, so they're not like 100% correct. All right. So what do we need up here of construction vehicles? We're going to need a paver and a roller. We're going to need a covered hole. And, oh gosh, we're going to need a couple of things. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need more than 4, because we have, what is it, 7 we have? 7 construction offices, right? Yeah, 7. So I don't think we need more than 4 of them up here. You know what, we could actually use this area here, couldn't we? We'll have 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we're also going to need a deconstruction office. Hopefully we don't need it, but, you know, or you never know, I guess. Then we could get you. Let's see here. So ideally we would like you to come up here. Just trying to utilize as much space as possible. Then you come in here. And you need to be pulled back a little bit. Either that or we could flatten the terrain a little bit here. A little bit more. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll bring you back a little bit so we can get a... Or maybe not. Maybe we would like to have you coming in here and maybe merge into this guy. But I kind of would like to keep the same. So we'll do that and then do that. Then it kind of keeps the same trajectory. Is that the right word for it? Maybe. Maybe. All right. So that means we have 4 those here, and then we could get you out here, and then get you up here, and then have you kind of connected in here. Okay, so what do we actually need here? I'm kind of tempted to make a diagonal road across here. Like so. I don't mind having a lot of roads. It's going to matter when we get our snowplows operating. It's curved right. Maybe. Alright, remember folks, this is just temporary. If there are some OCD failures on my part here, all of the stuff that we're building now is temporary until we set up a proper construction yard. Now, we're gonna need to have at least 4... we need to have at least 4 boxes here with stuff. We need bricks, boards, prefab panels, steel. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of other boxes with steel. We're also going to need 7 of these road depots, which we could potentially place here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, this is perfect. 7. The only thing is we're gonna have to redo the roads here, which is fine. So I thought, so you can go up there, you can go up here, you go up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to redo the entire road here. Like so. So that is where we're going to have our spare vehicles that we're going to be using in the future, hopefully. So like a cement truck, a truck for, you know, moving trees and such, if we want to set up a wood thing. Then we're also going to need to set up the... maybe if we can squeeze in 2 of those here, so we have one on this side and one on that side. That'd be nice. I'm thinking of these. So we definitely would like to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be the main... Wait, why is this so weird? This needs to be... here. So that is going to be where the vehicle is going to come in here, pick up the stuff that they need. So let's set them up. I kind of would like this to be steel. We're going to be renaming this to steel. Make it easier for us. And we also would like to connect them to the road. Same. It's nice. Steel, and then we'll limit this to... By the way, if you hold out, if you click on this, let's see here. So you see, now they will try to get a certain amount of things, but you can limit the amount, and if you hold left control click, you will start with 0. If you just click on it, they will start with their initial number, but you can also clear all, right? So let's do bricks. And rename this to bricks. We're gonna do bricks, boards. Rename that to boards. And then prefab panels. Prefab panels. There we go. So we would like to have... Oh, yeah, let's see if we actually can squeeze in another set of them here. Could be that we would like to... Should we have a road coming out here? Like so, make like a little triangle here. Then we could use this area to fill up with more. So we're going to be buying a lot of steel early on. A lot of steel. And the reason is simple. Steel is going to be very expensive. It is already expensive, but it's going to be more and more expensive. So we're basically just future-proofing it. So let's say we buy steel now. Let's say we buy 100 tons of steel. 100 tons of steel is... well, let's go in here. Prices. Look for steel. So we're going to buy that for 320 rubles. So that's going to be like, what? 32,000 steel? Ruble worth of steel. But this is going to go up. And I would imagine this is going to reach around 600 around 1960. I would imagine. So that means that, you know, we're kind of future-proofing us for inflation. That's what I think it means. And also, it's going to save us a lot of trips back and forward to this area here when we start... needing to build, like, steel-intensive buildings, like, you know, vehicle repair... sorry, not the vehicle repair, but the vehicle production line, which requires 300 tons of steel to build, or something like that. Some insane amount of steel. Yeah, and also steel doesn't just go away. It's gonna be there forever and ever until we use it. So let's do... Let's see here. So this could hold to 100. So we kind of would like to have as many of these as possible. So 1, 2. Here is the question. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think that is enough. So let's use this area as well. Store steel. And we can start here. Let's just start here. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we probably shouldn't do more than that. Look at that. We have filled up this entire area. We still haven't placed in some very important stuff, and that is oh yeah, that's right. We need to fix this. we're just gonna call this road for the spine. It's gonna look a little bit wonky. Lots and lots and lots of boxes. Good, good, good. Okay. All of these are going to be set to... So we've set refab, and then all of these are going to be set to be steel. We probably don't need to rename them. This is a very tedious job. Okay, I did something silly. Oh, and I closed it as well. Now, where is it? No, it's here. Steel, steel, prefab panels. Steel, steel, steel. Also down here. Like so. Okay, so we're gonna have 4 of these here. Let's also set up our distribution center. I kind of like to set up as much stuff as possible before we start. Now, we only have 5 distribution centers. We're going to use 1 for here to deliver coal. We're going to have 2 here. Actually, we're going to have 1 here and 1 here. We're going to have 1 distribution center up here, only delivering steel from all of these boxes here into, well, this guy. So that is his sole job, which is going to be interesting. All right, let's find the distribution centers. Yeah, 5. That's kind of what we have. Okay. We also would like to have... Yeah, we would like to have 1 here. And... Actually, we kind of would like to have it on this side. Actually. Okay, we'll have 1 here. That is for delivering coal into the burner. Very, very important. And then we need to have 1... Yeah, can we manage to get you in here without costing us too much money? Yeah. And then you are going to be delivering food and all the stuff that we need in this warehouse. Food, clothing, meat, fabrics, alcohol, chemicals, all the stuff that we need to have a functioning city into here. Then we're gonna need to have the sorter box here. Theoretically, I would like to reserve this for a fueling station. So we'll place it here. So that is going to be the one that's going to be picking up steel from all of these and putting it into this box here. So this is always going to be full of steel. Yes. I feel like I'm forgetting something very important. Yeah, we are. So we're gonna have this guy here is gonna be picking up fuel, and this guy here is gonna be picking up building resources for our republic. Like so. I actually don't think we need that, to be perfectly honest. And then we're also gonna need a fuel station here. Wait. We're not done here yet, because we needed to build the construction office here for the... Let's see, how many do we have? 3. Okay, and then we would like to have a fueling station here. And I would like to have that a little bit behind here, so these can go in here and then go out. Oh gosh, I hope all of this kind of makes a little bit of sense. It probably doesn't. But, you know, comment section is for questions and criticism and, you know, all sorts of nonsense. Fuel. Actually, let's move this back a little bit. So I want this to be a little bit weird. Oh, so they can easily come up here and easily come from this side. Well, I'll be darned. Temporary, right? Yeah, you do have wires. For a second there, it looked like they didn't have wires. It's probably something we should also check. Make sure that the wires are connected. Then we wanted to have a fueling station up here. I do believe that we probably would like to have a fueling station somewhere down here. Kinda midway here. Like so. Kind of like a midway thing here. Okay. Did we ever build... Wait. Oh, it's right here. We also need this to have access to... access to... Ah. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, so this needs to go out a little bit, because if not, we are not going to be able to get a... We could try. I feel like this has moved a little bit. Hmm. Okay, if we do... Let's try to see if we can get the... It's going to be good enough. But yeah, we need this to be connected. Not with rails, but with... Yeah. And I kind of like to use a little bit of a wobbly path there. I kind of feel like that's kind of how this might look. A little bit of a wobbly path. Okay, I think we are kind of ready. And I think we're kind of also done with the episode. Next episode, we're going to be getting the vehicles into the Republic. Let's see if we can find a nice thumbnail somewhere. Should we use this? Is this going to be too much of a... giveaway, maybe? Oh, we can do it. We can do it. Let's use this. A nice natural zine, destroyed by you know, the Soviet progress, or at least plans. So yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, will you kindly leave a like? There should also be a comment section, of course, which I've mentioned a couple of times already, and of course, red subscribe button. If you haven't clicked it, do it! Do it! Our Republic needs it. So yeah, with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care, and keep smiling!